Hi, this is Hank with Reptile Toolworks. Listen, it was a wonderful opportunity and we're so proud to have been able to participate in the Apocabox program again. You're seeing some of the very last of the Boone's folders come off this line. The audience that we supply to are so energetic and so interested and involved that a lot of times it really helps if we teach a little lesson along with it. Creek covers most of this, but sometimes it helps just a little bit if we share a little bit about it. The Boone's folder started as one of the knives of the original survivors that I was working on. Historically, it would have looked like this with a curly maple handle. It's a Piedmontese style knife. They were friction folders. This knife is from the 1650s to the 1700s. They have this really cool feature that you know, when they're set up and working, you can roll that big scroll around with your thumb and open the knife with one hand. Okay, now they are a friction folder, and like I said, they're from the 1600s and things like this. We move forward, okay, with an A36 hand-forged and ground blade and a white oak handle like we use on most of our other stuff, just because one, the material is tough as all get out, two, we enjoy working with it, and three, it really, really looks cool. So we set all this up, put this together, and came forward with this little style of Piedmontese blade here. Okay, they're each hand individually ground, they're individually made. Every scroll is formed by a guy named Tommy. Okay, so right there. If you look on the inside of the knife here, you can still see the black area that was the inside of the charred barrel stave. Okay, so that's just fun. We put in a great, nice, heavy pin. We put in a large forged washer and a large forged pin on the blade. Okay, it rolls out. Now, they're friction folders. They kind of stick a little bit at the bottom. They're kind of smooth on the way out, and then they stick a little bit at the top. There's nothing in there but wood, okay, making that friction surface. We put a little wax on the blade warm and run it in there and get them working real good. If you use this knife a lot, or the environment changes or something, if it gets sticky, okay, warm the knife up and put a drop or two of oil or a little wax on the blade and just work it back and forth, and it should be fine if it gets sticky and gets tight, okay? If it gets loose, if you will merely lay this on a hard flat surface like this and tap it a little bit with another hammer, okay, to set that pin just a little bit, okay, you can then adjust the tightness so it opens and closes. But remember, it's going to stick, the way it's made, it's going to stick a little bit right there so it doesn't come open, okay? Then it's going to, when you roll it over, it'll tighten up a little bit right there, and you've got a great little knife, okay? We've really enjoyed making these. People ask about finishes. Now, you can polish the blue off. We really like the blue though, but you can polish the blue off if you prefer silver. If you will put like shoe polish or wax on the handle and on the blade periodically and just keep them oiled, this little knife will last a long time for you and be a really great little tool. Now I'm going to do a follow-up a little bit later on sharpening this knife and on carrying it as a neck knife on a lanyard. So that's a secondary video. But in the meantime, if you get a chance to check out Kodos, the Knives, the Original Survivor, on the Reptile Facebook page. We're doing a project based around some of these older knives, and the Boone's Lost folder. It tells a story on there too about Boone's Lost folder. They're just pretty little knives, and like I said, they're so nice to walk and talk, and they're just so slick. So thanks, and we really appreciate all your patronage, and thanks again to Creek, Apocabox, and Will Haven.